center stage next to Dre and M. Slim today, but to make it's what you make of it. The faithless kept the gates, are never racing for an ABS. No.
Yeah, I bled for this, yeah. Yeah, I died for this, oh, oh. So I live for this, yeah. Oh, now this is gold. Now this is gold. Now this is gold. Yeah, I work to the bone and I let it go.
I mean, the joint Gold, I really like how it came out. I think it's fucking dope. You know, when Bravado hit me up, I was like, what kind of vibe you looking for, this and that. He gave me a pretty good direction. I sent a bunch of different styles and vibes.
Once he sent me that one though, I just knew, you know, and the song wrote itself really quickly.
When he picked that one, I was actually really excited because I wouldn't even say it was the best one. I mean, it probably was, but I wouldn't say it was the best one, but I knew it could make the best song, and he made the best song possible, especially getting OnCue on the hook to like really bring out the melodic side of things with the, aside from what he was doing verse-wise, but to bring it out in the hook, and I think that just kind of made sense over like a sample-free, you know, big sounding beat like that one.
What I was thinking when I wrote it, bleed for this shit, die for this shit, and on purpose, I put so I live for this shit last. You gotta find what you love and let it kill you, and I think that's kind of really what the chorus is.
I think MC Bravado's a very unique artist, and the main reason is because he gives a damn about his tone of his voice, how he uses it as an instrument. He could have a project where he's kind of talking about his life, and vocally he's doing some like melodic kind of shit, and then he could have a project where he's just raw rapping like over some primo sounding production and that vibe, you know what I mean? I think that's cool that he could do both and that he cares about doing both, where I'm always intrigued by artists that want to do more than just one thing.
I think instrumentally you need something, you know, in today's hip hop landscape, you need something that has a little wider of an appeal for a single. While I do appreciate like your sample heavy, like boom bappy kind of shit, like we needed something that was a little more universal, and I think that's what makes 57 special, is that he can do that like universally applicable stuff, and then he can do the really hard-hitting hip-hop stuff, and I pride myself on doing the same way.
Don't get me wrong, I work with a lot of artists who have one style and they're fucking genius at it and it's unique. I love that, but I'm intrigued by anybody who could do more than one thing, being that I'm somebody who could do that. So I think that's cool that he was able to show me like, yo, this is from this project and this, and they sound like two different rappers. You know what I mean? That impresses me.
It's surreal to have somebody that you're a real fan of for a number of years actually on your song. I've been listening to him years prior, so to actually not only get him in a song, but to get him in our video was just kind of next level for me. And then J57, you know, produced it, but he's a monster too. He's one of my favorite producers. I think anyone can relate to trying to see the, you know, this, not only the silver lining, but really what is beautiful about every experience in your everyday life and your place in life and where you're going. And we're so caught up at like that, what that next step is, that we lose track of like the actual journey.
My hunger hasn't decreased, it hasn't died down, you know. Money doesn't really motivate me. I don't know what the fuck does. Maybe just trying to continuously outdo myself and prove something to myself. It's all relative. I can't really tell you until I reach that point where I feel satisfied, then I might know the answer, but I'm far from that, so.